Wow. Hello! Hello everyone. Hi. How you doing today? It is Friday, which means you have made it through most of the week. Good job, everyone. Hello. Let me greet everyone. What are we making? We're making music, preferably. We're making some music, some original music, I'd say. I just started a project and I hit my keyboard a little bit. There you go. And then we will see where it goes from here. I don't have a actual plan or anything. I just really wanted to do some freestyle music making today. But yeah, no, not Rickroll. Hey Shinta, Duiro, Akin, Kitty Mine. By the way, Kitty Mine, thank you so much for your donation. Looking forward to this one. Yeah, I'm excited. Let's go. But I'm also seeing Kitty Mine is not actually here because of a mini meeting. So, what Kitty Mine? Thank you so much. Meetings, right? You know, a lot of times meetings are kind of useless and you could have just solved stuff in like 2 sentences in a message. But hey, who am I to judge, right? Hey, Bakyasha, Mikazuki, Hosan, Arsalif, Monarch, Arkar, Duiro, Chrono, Yamete, Takamiya, Movict, Telepiel, Austin. Okay, I think I caught everyone this time. What keyboard do you have? It's an Alesis V Mini. It's a really small MIDI keyboard and I just have it so I can, you know, play a few notes whenever I make music. You just plug it in and then you put it in your settings and that's it. It's really cute. It's really cute and it gets the job done. And it has shiny blue lights. It's really cool. But yeah. Music! Everyone! Music! I have Toho Jazz in the background right now. But that's not what we're making today. I just started with a few notes. And that's all I have so far. But that's the direction in which we are going. And I'm just gonna slap a bunch of pianos on there. And then we're gonna slap a bunch of synthesizer onto the pianos so they sound cool and electronic. And then we'll make a song. Of course, Shiny, the interlude goblin, approves. Yeah! Shiny hits the spot. It's shiny and blue. I like it. It's very elegant and small. Doesn't take a lot of space. Sometimes it makes me feel like I want to play an actual keyboard, but then I remember how I am with trying to learn instruments. I'd be excited the first week and then I just stop playing. I just stopped playing entirely. I tried a few times, it didn't work. Meetings over 15 minutes in length are often useless. So true, bestie, so true. Like really. Every time I was in a meeting and it was like an hour long, it's just like, oh, thank you for the free work time. I didn't do anything. I just sat here and was listening to whatever issue an entirely different team from mine has. Yay! You tried to learn the flute. Ooh, I had a flute class in like elementary school. Hey, Skylar! Hey. I have no idea how music is made, so this is really interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna show you the origin of all. I'm a little bit zoomed in here, so I don't accidentally show stuff I don't want to show. But this is FL Studio. If anyone is wondering, Fruity Loops Studio. It's used by a lot of people. I think the other one that is also used a lot is and I forgot the name. Ah yes, that one. That other one. Not Reaper. Reaper is a mixing thing. Oh my gosh. I know there's like GarageBand and there's one other one that a lot of people use. That's Apple software, right? No. Fruity Loops is just it's just normal Windows software. Ableton, that's the one. Thank you so much, Killimine. Thank you so much. Slightly late, hello. Oh yeah, I thanked you for the donation earlier, so I'll do it again. Thank you very much for the donation. No, this one is it's just a normal desktop software. Fruity Loops. Fruity Loops. Okay, Toho Jazz, shut up for a little bit. We're gonna go in. I'm just gonna start. So what I usually do at the start is I choose a BPM. So BPM is beats per minute. It's the speed at which the song goes, and I like fast songs. So usually I will do a minimum of, oh well, average of 145. That's what I like to use the most, actually. It's like 128 is the most common for like a basic EDM song, but whenever I make something, it just feels so slow to me. And it's like, I don't want to do like classic boring EDM, so no thank you, actually. I usually go for 145. That's my most common one. Right now I'm on 160. So this is the speed. 160 beats per minute. Very fast songs, they usually have 180 or a bit above. The sounds in my game and Cinnia teaching how to make music is amazing. I hope you enjoy it. FL is free to try and all. Yes, there's a demo that you can try and you can just, you know, play around a bit and then buy it later on if you like it, if you enjoy it. But most DAWs have desktop audio workstation, by the way. Most of them have a demo that you can try. I don't know. Probably go like 2 weeks or a month or something like that. Note, Cinnia songs are not suitable to listen to for chest compressions. Yeah, maybe a little bit too fast. Maybe a little bit too fast. Speaking of, what is the BPM you do this to? What is the BPM you actually do this to? But yeah, we're on 160. This is the speed. Let me know if audio is too quiet or too loud at any point. At the start, it's usually very quiet because you only use pianos. Once we use synthesizers, it's gonna be louder. And I usually start with just, you know, throwing in pianos and then finding a melody for the song I want to do. Either I do the sparkly, I like to call it, so I just slap random notes in succession and see if it makes a cute melody. Or I start with the bass line. So I started with the first note here. I had more notes before, but I deleted them because these two did not go well together. And this is what I did right before the stream. I just hit my piano and then I was like, well, I say piano, it's just a tiny keyboard. I hit the piano and then I was like, oh yeah, that could be a good thing to start with. There's the Bill Gates versus Steve Jobs epic rap battle with the line, "No Fruity Loops PC, I mixed it up." Yeah. Fruity Loops is indeed PC. Hey, Funtime Freddy! I have a DJ friend who uses close to 400 BPM to create his songs. Ayo! That's very fast. Oh, but you can also sometimes, if you want to do... I feel like it's most effective if you want to do songs that slow down over time. Some songs do that. I think Kamipoi is a good example of a song that does that. Later on, the song slows down, kinda. You can make it faster and then purposefully play the notes slower so you can switch around the speed. Congrats, you have your own beat. Rage at game, smash your keyboard, you have your own beat. I mean, that's one way to make music. Anyway, what was my idea? No. Is what I'd like to do. Let's start with that. Okay, this is what we start with. And And then I will copy that and we will make the last note different. But I don't know which one I want yet. So first we go back to the bass line. It's the growly stuff in the background. It's like moom, moom. What kind of music are you looking for? Nothing in particular. I always just, I slap open my software and then I go for it. I can show you a project that I'm still working on if you would like to see something that's, you know, progressed a little bit further. 400, isn't there a rate at which the ear can't differentiate between separate beats? If they use 400, I doubt that they put a beat on every, you know, that they put something on every single beat. I think they leave some space in between so they can make slower and faster stuff, depending on what they're looking for. 400 beats per minute does not mean you have to put a beat on every, you know, on every tact. Unreleased synth music, yeah, there's another track which I contemplated on continuing today, but then I was like, well, I don't really know how I want to proceed with this one, so I left it. Oh, do we want to go up or down? This could be cool. No, this sounds like a kindergarten melody. Let's put it up. That was wrong. Where's the day? That's the day. It's an E. Okay. Oh, okay, and then we... Din. Let's do this. Oh yeah, okay, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the start. Okay, that's a good start. We can work with that. Was something out of tact here? Okay, no, I just imagined it. There we go. My musical or tone knowledge is so bad, I don't think I will ever be able to do something with programs like this. I mean, you can learn that stuff, right? You don't have to like master it immediately. I talked about it a little bit on the last stream. No, not the last stream. The last stream was Elden Ring. But the stream before that, the first track I ever made in this sounded like absolute fucking, you know? It sounded like... So, you just try around a lot at the start and then you get used to it. And if you don't really have tone knowledge, that's also something you can learn, right? You can look into music theory. I haven't really looked into music theory because I'm good at hearing out the tones and those that work together, so I kinda avoided it because I fear that it might take the fun out of it a little bit for me. Because I like trying around a lot, right? I don't want to go, oh yeah, I know exactly which type of chord goes in here. It's the AW egg chord that I'm gonna put there. And it's like, nah, I'm gonna hit the keyboard and I'm gonna try. The good thing there is that you can just try out melodic sequences. And if you like it, you keep it. Yeah, I very much just work by ear. Okay. So we have that. Now, there's something specific I want to do. I like to call it the sparkly. I like to call it the sparkly. I like putting a bunch of higher notes in like a random progression next to each other until I have something that sounds good. So I just throw some notes in here and then We will see what sounds good and what doesn't fit the key. Hold on, how fast is that? Okay, that's a little bit too fast. Let's make it 2 steps at a time. Okay, let's start with that and let's see what fits and what doesn't. Oh, it's not the right key. Oi. Oh, that's better. Ah. Oh, that sounds good already. Okay, how about this? Okay, I don't like that it goes up there. Let's take it down. But that's good already. And then we fill it up until this spot, just with random notes. Then I'm gonna show you a neat trick that I like to use. How does this work so well already? See, you take the keys and then you pling plang plong the keys. Maybe we should go a little bit higher here. Hey, Plankton! Is this far enough? No, we're still missing a little bit. Wait, let's hear how it sounds until this part. Let me make this a little bit smaller. Smaller. Okay, almost. I feel like we can do a little bit more with that. Do 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 do. What we making? We're making some original music, and there's no plan for what we're doing. Just that it's 160 BPM and that we're hitting the keys and see where it takes us. Oh, maybe we go very high up at the end. Could be nice. Let's listen. Oh, no, it's not what I want. Okay, let's try this again. How about we go higher here already? Oh, maybe like this. Oh yeah, yeah, that's better. Oh, I'd like to end on this note and make this one longer maybe. Hey Mont! Currently drunk. Hey Ice. Will the music sound funny to you when you're drunk while listening? Oh yeah. I don't like the last note. Maybe like this? Ah, yeah! Yeah! I like this. I like this. Okay. So this is the full thing now. Okay, I like have an idea in my mind how it can continue from here on already. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Okay, next one. Maybe I should name my stuff. My projects are such a mess, guys. I swear. Let me tell you. I just throw in, because usually I don't touch anything. I don't make anything sound nice. I just throw in all the shit and then I arrange the entire thing and then I look at how to make it sound good and well mixed and everything like that. And it's such a mess because I never name anything. It's just FL keys 1, FL keys 2, FL keys 3, and I'm like, okay, what is this melody? And then I click on it and they're all the same name and I'm like, okay, I gotta find the thing I'm looking for. Yeah, it's just, I name it just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it's like, what did I want to do? I wanted to rename stuff, right. Let's call this one Sparkly. And then, I don't know. I feel like this is a support melody. And this is, oops, that's not how you rename stuff. And that is the bass. The bass. Random bullshit go meme. That is very much how I make music, yes. That is very much how I make music. 5. Okay. Let's make this one chords. Don't ask me what chords are like, what a specific chord is called and what notes you need for it. I just know chords. Do this. Just do this. Or do this. Or this. Chords is you put multiple notes on top of each other so they make a harmony like this. For example. That would be one chord. Don't ask me which chord it is or what it's called, because I don't fucking know. Okay, hold on. What we can do to find chords is we mark this area, so when we press play, it will start playing this over and over again. And then I can take the keyboard. And I say, I can't reach, my hands are too small. Oh god. See, that is one problem I have. I want these chords. Now, how do I remember the notes? Well, I just press them while also handling my mouse at the same time so I can find them. It's a little bit wild. Oh god. Okay, there we go. I got the notes. So we start with this chord. Okay, let's make this longer. And if we're funny, we can add some more chords to make it sound thicker. Oh, not this one. Oh shit. Ah, this one is good. See, that's what it is like now. That's the chord. Maybe I could do this. And then you kind of just... I usually follow the bass line with my chords, so if, you know, you see it goes up. So I like to do the chords so they also go up a step and kind of follow the bass. There we go. Okay. How are you so good at this? I did it for a long time. And when I think about it, it's been 10 years by now. I started 2014 actually. So at some point you just, you know, you feel like making music and you turn on your software and you just go through the steps. Okay, will this sound good? Let's find out. last one. Oh wait, this might be good. Okay, let's listen. Okay, yeah, I feel like if we put fancy synthesizers on this, this will be good. This will be good. It still sounds a little bit messy because now you just have so many of the same piano playing on top of each other and they get louder and louder, so you're like, okay, trust the process. I could probably make this a little bit more quiet and then we can listen to it. There we go, yeah, it's coming together. It's coming together. She has talent and put in a lot of effort and practice, I guess. Thank you, very kind. I have practiced a lot though, yeah. I regularly do this. I do this all the time, actually. Oh, I know what I could show you if I find it. We could do a short X course if you guys want to. I can show you one of the songs I did before that you already know, so I don't have to spoil you on future stuff. Let's see, completed songs. I have everything saved like a good citizen. That's vocals, project. There we go. Do I not have... Oh, I hoped I could show you Phantasm. Can I do this? Where the fuck did I put the Phantasm? Oh no, we're back at the point where I don't find my projects. No peeks at secret Cinnia works. What, would you like a peek at something in the future, huh? You want a peek? You want a peek? Do you want a peek? You want something old or you want a peek? Imagine opening creative software in your free time instead of video games. You have my respect. Okay, listen to this. Sometimes I do both at the same time. Gonna flash you? I can try. Imagine getting a copyright for your own music. Oh, it has happened before. Happens more often than you'd think. But also sometimes it can happen if you use samples. I can show you the deal with samples in a bit. Okay, this is the one. It's called Beep Boop. It's just the working title though. Chad would never want a peek, right? Yeah, Chad never wants a peek. Okay. This is what I have. I have 1 minute 45 of this track. It's very rough though, it's not finished. There's a lot of stuff missing. But you wanna listen? Are we gonna listen to Beep Boop? We can listen to Beep Boop. Okay. There we go. Let's go. Hey Matcha! I'm playing my new track, Beep Boop! Beep Boop is a working title. And the chorus part, let's go. And my favorite part. And then it goes wild. this is the part where I'm at right now. But yeah, very rough, but that is beep boop. What is gonna beep boop be in the future? Well, you will have to wait and see. But this is what becomes of hitting the piano continuously and then making it fancy. Least hard Cinnia original. Oh my god. I'm glad you guys like it. You're gonna use the cover song you made? Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean with that? But yeah, I use a lot of Toho progressions because I am so influenced by Toho music. Do you write lyrics? I do write lyrics to my songs. The songs I have on the channel right now, the 2 original songs, Midnight Love, Midnight Love and Phantasm, I completely wrote them myself from scratch too. Beep boop. I always give them silly names when I work on them. I also have another one that is called Sparkles, and one is just called Violin. And this one is called Stream Track. I know, it's wild, it's creative, it's sick. Funny thing is, in the 90s, you could have made an Eurodance song with that and made millions. I don't know if you could have done that in the 90s. I feel like the 90s have a very specific sound, and they also didn't have as many tools available, so a lot of stuff sounded similar. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you the deal with samples and what I meant earlier with if you use samples, sometimes it can be funny and you can suddenly be claimed for a song that technically speaking you made yourself. So there are things called sample packs. You can usually just go out, look for them, and you can buy them. They're not that expensive too, depending on what you buy. And there are a lot of producers who offer free sample packs as well. Usually you just have to sign up for their newsletter or stuff like that, and then you can download it for free. And the consensus is usually, almost always, there's only specific packs that do it differently, I think. But usually the rule is, well, if you buy it, you can use it in your tracks, even commercially. But if you use very popular samples with popular melodies, it can happen that, well, if a well-known song uses the same sample somewhere, you might get claimed because the system thinks, oh, this is the same melody, but no, you just used the same sample, and the other producer happens to also have used that one. This is a bass sample, melody loops. Which one? Okay, let's take this one. You hear that? That's like an entire melody already like pre-made. I recommend using those for beginners because it makes it easier to build stuff around it. But yeah, you have entirely pre-made melodies and you can just throw them into your songs and arrangements. And there are definitely melody samples out there that are also used in popular songs or that may have even been made from the popular songs. Sometimes I'm not so sure, but what I do know is that I definitely have a sample here that sounds like a Lady Gaga song, and well, if I use this in a song, then it could happen that depending on how the end result sounds, yeah, system might think, oh, you're Lady Gaga. Livestream gets taken down and instantly demonetized, so let's go. They're like reference? A little bit more than reference even. Like you can just straight up use them. What a lot of people do is they take samples and then they heavily modify them so it becomes an own thing. So then you also don't have to worry about that problem. I like to use very like simple and short melodies here and there, and then just you know, make them distort and change the tone and stuff like that, so it becomes something that is new, kinda. But usually you make the main melody yourself and then maybe use some samples. But I do recommend samples for those who start, because it takes a lot of complicated work that you don't have to figure out off your shoulders. YouTube is weird sometimes or all the times. I would say or. Yeah. You can use samples. You just want to make them legally distinct, basically, because it's easier and nicer. You can't tell me that giving a list of popular samples as a whitelist for don't recognize that as a copyright to those auto-recognition software could be that hard? Oh, I believe it's harder than you think. You don't have that much control over copyright systems. Usually when you like distribute a song, you can just say, hey system, take the song and use it as reference. You can't just decide, oh, just take this part of the song or stuff like that. Usually it's the whole song. And then, well, sometimes YouTube can be silly about it. These systems are not perfect by any means. Hey, 4! Afternoon is good so far. We're making music. Sampling is like kit bashing. Yeah, pretty much. Beware of the copyright when you make a music like the beep boop. Beep boop is entirely original. There will not be any copyright. There will not be copyright on the beep boop. So what I mostly like to use sample packs for, though, is just kicks. So the basses you use to make your rhythm. Oh boy, this one slaps. I have this. This one is in beep boop, actually. I copyrighted beep boop, pay me royalties. I can pay you with a punch, how about that? I wonder if this would work on this song. I don't think so. Okay, this is just for fun, but what if? What if? It's. Oh my god. If I make music, I use cow farts. You can do that. I've used Tic Tacs before. I just recorded me shaking them and then I put them in the song as a shaker. That shakes in the background. Hi RJ, it works? I don't know if I would say this works. Hold on, where's my favorite kick? I have it placed separately. This one, the bass drum. Ouch, this is loud. Maybe this one is a little bit too hard. You know what? We can change that. Let's take my favorite kick. And then... This is equalizer, by the way. One of the more basic tools that you use also when mixing. Equalizer is there, so you can equalize the frequencies of something you hear. In this case, it's the bass drum. And usually you can just cut out stuff that's below 50 because there are frequencies that we will not really hear. They will just be there and they make stuff sound kinda ugly if it gets too much. So you just cut out shit. And then you can adjust something the way you want. So that's the kick. So this is it usually. And you could change this. Make it sound more bright and sharp. Or what we are gonna do, we're gonna remove a little bit of the oomph. A little bit there. And a little bit there. A little bit less. And maybe let's cut it down to 50. Now it's not so bad anymore. There we go, that's better. The software navigation already lost me. I understand it's a little bit intimidating when you look at it and when you work with it, but once you figure out where stuff goes and how it opens and everything, you will be fine. Sin, did you manage to pull Ellen? What? In ZZZ? I'm not really playing ZZZ. It kind of lost me, honestly. I'm only playing Wuva. What version of FL do you have / recommend? Okay, so I still have version 12 because when version 20, yeah, it's 20 now, don't ask me how that works. It's basically 2.0, I guess. When the new version released, I had a lot of projects going and I was scared that they will break if I update shit, so I didn't update. And then I started working on more stuff and then I was scared that would break, so I also didn't update. So I'm using 12, but there's no, like, I feel like there's not really any downgrade to just taking the latest one. I just recommend take the latest one. Just take 20. And you'll be fine. They didn't, like, the software never changes much. It's a little bit more colorful now, actually. But otherwise, most stuff works the same. I won't be fine. I still have to Google how to Excel sometimes. And that is fine. That is fine. Sometimes I have to Google how to, you know, remove the effect that I accidentally caused on the track. But you will not know how to do it if you don't try around. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you a trick I like to use with the sparkly. Sometimes when I can't find a melody that I find interesting, I will just do a sparkly thing. Like this one. I think we will keep it because the melody is nice already. But one of my favorite tools is Gross Beat. Gross Beat. It comes with this version of FL. And you can do wild stuff. Hold on. Let me show you. Yeah, you can do glitches and stuff. So sometimes I just do a melody and then when I'm like, oh, this is too boring, I just go in here and see what it can do. And suddenly you have a sick beat? How does this sound together? Doesn't this go hard? Doesn't this sound crazy? And I feel like we can use both. Like we can have a part where it's on and where it's off. Oh, oops, not like that! Okay, let's do automation. With automation, you can tell the software when it should apply something and how hard it should apply it. And then you build cities with this thing here. So now we could have it on this part and off on this part. Yeah! Okay, I want that in a little bit later. Actually. There we go. But yeah! Suddenly, it fucking slaps! What do I want to do? I feel like we can probably start adding synthesizers. Let's start with the bass. Let's hope I pick the right one so nothing dies. Because sometimes it loads up improperly and then things just perish. Let's start with the bass. Okay, so this is what we're doing now. Okay, I replaced, this is Silent by the way, one of my absolute favorite synthesizers. And we replaced the piano with Silent now. So we still have the melody that we found with the keyboard, but now it's on the synthesizer. And suddenly... Oh wait, you're on the sparkly. You're not supposed to be there. And suddenly... It sounds very weird. Will you do some strings in this one? Yes, yes, that is my plan actually. That's how I imagined it earlier. Suddenly it sounds weird, but that's okay. We have a bunch of stuff to pick from. You can't see what I'm picking from, but you will hear it, so it's fine. I like to use this one a lot. There we go. What kind do we want though? What did you do to my ears? I don't know. Are your ears fine? And then we can take these back. Would this sound good together? Ooh! Yeah! You know what? Maybe I do want this thing on. Maybe I do want that thing on, because that sounds sick. That's stroke half. That sounds sick together. Yeah! Okay, now you can take silent. By the way, this looks wild, right? But don't worry. Basically, you just turn stuff around and then see how it sounds until you like it. Okay. Now what we can do, you have this cut off, right? And you notice you can make it sound like this or like that. I want to use both of these. So we go to last tweaked. You can't see it, but you can start create automation clip. The thing that you can do with effects to apply effects or not, you can do the same with synthesizers and regulators on your synthesizers. So now you can do this. Yeah. Okay, I feel like for a song intro, I want it to go up in the back here. Okay. Is that what DJs are playing with on stage? Imagine DJs have this automation thing, but it's a knob. And instead they just turn the knob up and down. That's what they can do with that. So, somewhat? Just fancier. They're a bit too prominent, but it sounds great already. Yeah, don't worry about anything sounding balanced. That comes later. That comes later. Oh, I don't even have the limiter on, actually. Building that hype, yes. Okay. Maybe, just for stream's sake, I will mix along. This is the bass drum. A bass drum. Then let's make the third one the bass. And we put it on number 3. And now we can make it quieter. There we go. I feel DJs at festivals just merely press a spacebar these days. I can judge that. I don't know how exactly DJs operate, but I feel like a DJ who can do a really good mix live is very, very skilled. Because it's a lot of like reactional stuff and you need to control your things properly and you need to know just, you know, how much is the right amount to transition into the next song. So that's pretty cool. Why aren't you listening to Toho Jazz while you mix music? We had Toho Jazz on earlier, but putting that together, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so we have the bass. The bass. Should we find a very cool sound for the sparkly? Let's use silent again. What can we do? Okay, that startled me a little bit. Maybe a key. No, that's a little bit. Ah, yes, beautiful. How about this one but lower? Ayo? Oh, sounds a little bit like my Game Boy music. It sounds a little bit bit-y. Can you say that? It sounds bit-y. What the fuck are you watching? You're watching music making in FL Studio. This could be sick. Should we try putting an effect on? There's one effect that I really like to put on everything almost. Makes it a little bit more distorted. Oh, not like this! Oh, holy shit! Like this! Yeah, that sounds good. I love that. I love that effect so much. It sounded like this, and now it's this. Ooh, I like that. You're watching Farmer Alchemist playing with Beep and Boop. Yeah, exactly. Is this going to be used for a short or full video or something else? I might just make it an original song, a full one. I could make a short of this stream though. That would be cool. I like educational stuff. I can show the beeps and the bops. Let's add some kicks. Like that maybe. Earm, 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 earm. I'm a German grandfather, 94 years old. I do not really understand what's happening. Well, it's a little bit wild if you look at it, but essentially we're just making a song, and we're putting all the little parts together that you need to make a song. At least when you make an electronic song. Because I don't know how to play instruments. Okay. I don't know if I like this bass drum in this song. Maybe we should try something else. Maybe we should turn this off. Try something that's not as hard slapping. Which one is this? Okay, it's this thing right there. Okay, that's just weak. That's just weak. Now we need something harder. Now I missed the other one. How about this one? Oh! I feel like this one works well. A little bit less. And delete that. What are you doing here? Who invited you, purple guy? You don't belong here. Okay. There we go. There we go. I am contemplating on whether I should put my master preset on this while we work. Oh no, oh no. The funny lady is starting to talk about mastering. Everyone run. Maximus! My good friend Maximus. And my good, where is it? There. Now we need to make it a little bit more quiet, because now everything is a lot louder. Let's put this on -12, and this a little bit quiet. Yeah! Okay. Mastering is a whole other can of worms, yes, and I hate mastering. Mastering is so ass. Oh, it's like, it's the worst part of the entire process, because you have your song and you like your song and you think it sounds sick, and then you put on the master and then everything sounds wrong, and now you spend the next 3 days listening to your song over and over again and adjusting every little instrument and part in it until it sounds right and proper. And I hate it. I hate it so much. It's so hard. It's so hard. What do you do in mastering? So you slap on your mastering, which essentially the point of master is, oh, you have your song and your song is mixed and it sounds good. Now you make it loud and even sounding. So that's what the mastering is. But mastering hard, because all the mixing you did and the effects you did and the instruments you use, you need to balance them around until it sounds proper. Like rendering arts? Yeah, I guess. Mastering is like, oh, your image is like close to being done, so now you gotta polish the rendering and you gotta put on all the, you know, finishing fancy effects. And depending on what you do, now you can ruin your image, or you will spend the next 3 days just revising it until it fits. It's really annoying. If that's the case, should you start the project with the master on? Usually I don't, but it doesn't really make that much of a difference to me, because the work I have to do at the end is still the same annoying shit. I wonder if we should maybe leave the chords as a piano. I do want to try to use the fancy chords from Silent to see how it sounds though. Let's try that. Chords, where are me chords? I gotta find my chord presets, hold on. They're not in this one, hold on, I need another bank. Was it in the second one? No, that's not where my where my chords are. Where do I have the chords? This happens to me every single time. I will always look for them. There we are. Okay, hold on. Kinda cool. Ooh! But does it fit with the rest though? It's a little bit loud. Hold on. I have an idea. It's on the bass at the moment. Chords. Let's make them a little bit more quiet, because chords loud, because many notes playing on top of each other, so here's bad. And let's put a side chain. The one I like to use the most is a sidechain where you can always hear the sound in the background, but it still puts the volume down. So what sidechain does is just, it drops the volume and then it goes back up again, and then it drops the volume and it goes back up again. Ooh. Whoa! Okay, I want to try the others too, though. Hello? Nah, I don't like this one. This one is pretty. I feel like it sounds very cool when the cut-off is low. But when you put it up high, kinda sounds like... kinda doesn't sound good. I don't like Mao 1. What about Mao 2? like the bright one was the best one. Yeah, this one is still the best one. It's so sharp though. Can we make that a little bit more? Can we make it have more meat on the bones? Oh, this one helps a bit. Bass frequency up. Ooh. Oh, that's better. We put the treble frequency down. Don't ask me what that means. But treble makes it sound sharp, and that's all you need to know. Okay, can we maybe put some equalizer? Remove that trash. We don't need that. Remove that trash. We don't need that. Something here bothers me. Okay, this is the work of the equalizer that you always do. It's like, oh, you just shove stuff around and you find the spot that bothers you and then you put it down. Or put it up to make it sound better. Depends. I feel like it might be this. Yeah, more here. Okay, what about now? Yeah! Yes! Yes! It's coming together! Oh my god. Okay, that's a lot better. One more thing we could try. Don't tell anyone. You know, this is our secret. Psh, don't tell anyone. Musicians fight over this shit. They fight over this shit. You have the one side which is like, oh, this tool is so helpful, and you have the other side which is like, what the fuck is wrong with you if you use it? Soundgoodizer. Scare your music producer with Soundgoodizer. I don't know if you guys can hear the difference. I can hear it very well, but it might be harder if you're not used to like listening closer. But this sounds sharper and brighter. Okay, which one do we want to use? This one. Okay, I feel like this one is good. There's definitely a difference. Oh, okay. I use speakers, so no way I can hear the details. I see. Yeah, it's definitely easier with headphones. Oh. Are you going to Bob Ross the song? What? Happy Little Accidents? I feel like that's already happening. And then we have this melody still. What could we put there? Should we maybe try a more classical instrument? Let's use my second favorite synthesizer, Nexus. Dance orchestra. How about this one? Everything is fucked up because I sorted stuff into each other. What about a choir? This is gonna sound silly. Yeah, maybe not a choir. A cello. There's a cello. I don't know about the cello. What about the other cello? What about a violin? That could work better. Violin group? No. Should have this play on loop. I feel like violin 1 might be the best one. And also you may have noticed it's like super slightly off because sometimes the synthesizer instruments need some wind up time. So you have the start of the note where they wind up in there and then it sounds like it's a little bit off in timing. So you just move it a little bit in front. Even a bit more actually. Yeah, now it's fine. That works. Maybe we can add another layer? What if we make this an octave lower? We add another octave. Nah, not a lower one, maybe a higher one. That could work. It's a little bit off in timing though. Okay, now it's fine. I think this is fine. Let's put the violin on the mixer. Violin. Okay. And I think the violin could play later. So you have some build up and it sounds more epic. It sounds more epic. More stuff is coming in. Yeah, the higher octave really did some magic there. Maybe an effect? Stereo thing sounds nice. Okay, there we go. What's a bouzouki? I fear I don't know the instrument and it probably means no because that means I haven't seen it in the samples. The synths. There we go. Okay, violin comes in the second part. Maybe we could put these here. Okay, now imagine this is the start of a song, so we want a slow build-up. And we keep the effect on because it's cool. Isn't that the thing that shoots rockets? What the fuck? It's a popular Greek instrument related to the lute. Oh, maybe we can listen to it. Hold on. Let's check again. What was it called? Bouzouki. Bouzouki. The Greek one, though. Greek. Okay. Ah! Ooh, that sounds cool. It's that one. Ayo, he's popping off. That's a famous bouzouki. It reminds me a bit of a banjo. But it sounds very traditional. I feel like you hear that a lot when you think of Greek. But no, I don't have that available. You can probably go out there and look for, you know, a bouzouki synthesizer. Or look if you have a synthesizer where someone made a bouzouki for, or, well, in this case, a synth that sounds like one. That's very possible, yeah. No, my bass! Shit. Come back. Okay. Now we do the most amazing part of any form of art. Copy and paste. Yeehaw! Oh, but first we should stretch and hydrate. Stretch! Oi! Oi, 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 oi. Hydrate. Oh no, she dropped the bass. I did indeed. I dropped the bass. Oh my god. Okay, copy paste. Copy paste. Ooh, we can make... Oh, okay, okay. We don't do a fourth loop, actually. We don't do a fourth loop, we make it 3 loops. And everything comes in on this point. And then we will probably slap it over here. We're gonna make it slap. Does it have a saxophone? Yeah, I believe there is... Well, I don't know if it's a saxophone, but we do have trumpets. I do have trumpets. Beam, beep, beam, beep, beam, beep, beam, beep, beam. No, I don't have anything as, like, super special as zomas or bazoukis. I have rather standard instruments. I have violins and I have pianos. There we go, and I have some flutes and belts. Wait, you go too far. We remove this part, and then we can change up this last part. I see the issue. I see an issue. Okay, hold on. We use this thing later. We use this thing later. Can you show some Zorna's music? Maybe later. Right now, I wanna work on this part. Okay, this synth does not fit my vision. It does not fit my vision. So let's do a similar one. Let's do similar chords, but make them raise up so we build up some hype. We make this hype. Okay, let's make this one longer. Do like this. Let's listen to this one. I want to go like din, din, din. Which one of you? Which one of you? Which one of you fuckers is dancing out of line? Not this one. If you add this one, it sounds like it's the end of a part. And now it sounds like it's going into something else. Can we change this bass line too? How to improve your musical ear? You know what? I actually don't know. Actually, you know what? There's one thing I can think of. There's like these hearing, like note hearing tests that you can take to see how good your musical hearing is. You can try taking one, see where you're at, and then maybe use where you're at to go from there, and then try listening, I don't know, maybe even to simple piano tracks or maybe piano exercises, so you can learn to discern the different notes and like hear how someone is going up on the piano like this. Just, you know, with a piano sound, not with a crazy synthesizer. And then you go back and do the test again, and then eventually you will just, I guess, you will get better at hearing if it's the same note. I do not know what is going on, but I see music and enjoy. Hell yeah! The song is hype, made me win my game. Let's go! This is gonna be a song-winning game, I was gonna say. Wait, song-winning game? Game-winning song. I'm stupid. Sometimes I am confused. Okay. And I'm gonna change this melody. Where is it? Where is you? Okay, like this. I feel like this is good, yeah. And then we need something here that builds up some hype. What are we gonna make this synth? Something electronic too? Maybe something more harsh. Oh, hold on, I have an idea. Oh god, I have an entirely different idea. Oh god, where do I put this? Oh god, panic. Panic! Panic! Now is the time where we maybe should add some like heavily electronic sub-bass thing. Something that goes wop, 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 wop. Exactly like that. Wop, 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 wop. Da 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 da. And it's gonna build into that. Then we go into the verse, and it's gonna be da 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 da, and then we wah 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 sing to it or something, something like that. You like the whoops? I like the whoops too. Earm. Sir, can you move into place? Thank you so much. Okay, we need to change this back. Snap 1/4, that's easier. The wah-wah synth. The wah-wah-wah-wah. Oh, preferably in a key that fits the song. And it's not wah-wah enough. We need a faster wah-wah. We need a wah-wah-wah-wah-wah. Wah-wah-wah-wah-wah-wah. Da. This one sounds like it's right. Hold on. Yeah, that should be right. So when will you add your voices? Usually I do that at the very end when the song is done. I mean, I guess I could record myself doing blah 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 and then just put that in as well. That would work as well. And distort it. Okay, that's too much wah-wah. The wah-wah needs to go here. Okay. Da 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 da. Oh, where the fuck am I? Eh? Okay, I'm correct. Never mind. Eh? Wait, no, what? Eh? Okay, now. Now, I found the tact again. Na 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 na. Na na na. Da da. Okay, I feel like that's where it's going. That's where it's going. Let's go. All the sin noises. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, maybe we can okay, let's get to this part. Okay, let's get to this part. And then maybe we can record some silly noises. I just do whale noises. Okay, what the fuck do we use for this? Massive? What about the screeching tree? I named it that way. Okay, the screeching tree is maybe a little bit harsh for this. Where's the reverb? Amp, where is the reverb? Oh. What in the dark wood is this? It's the propeller saw, and I lovingly called this preset the screeching tree, and I like this one a lot. I love this one. You want to hear why it's called the screeching tree? I just need to find it. That's why I called it the screeching tree. You can make it screech. And it sounds so cool. I like this one. This is one of my favorites, actually. Cute monster bass. What about this one? Nah, man. Nah, man. Where's the... I'm thinking of another one. Susi, Sasususi, Susi, Susu. This one. This one is cool, but I don't feel like it's fitting for the song. Is that cool? Yes, it is! You can do really sick stuff with that if you have like a heavy sounding song. You can make it screech and stuff like that, so... I need something heavy for this one. Silent, help me, Silent. What about one of these? Ooh, maybe. Ooh, maybe. How does this sound together? Okay, this one is pretty good. What about this one? Maybe not that one. This one sounds kind of sick. Can we make this work? Maybe. Hold on, let me cook. Automation clip. And then it's gonna do the wobbly, and then... Oh, I like this. I like that. I like that a lot. We can work with that. Ha. What did I want to do? I forgot. Oh yeah, I wanted to add the bass here. Okay, the bass here continues. Okay. Hold on, we're gonna make the bass do the same thing as the wobbly, but then we're gonna put it down a little. Okay. Is this the bass? See, that's the issue. It's like, oh, it's called silent. This one is also called silent. Now find out which is the right one. Good luck. A little bit less. Okay, like this. Yeah, I like that. We can adjust this one a little bit though. This one is like so, it sticks out so much at the moment. Let's put it on number 6 and call it Stabby. Stabby. Oh. We appreciate your amazing work. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I know this is like all, like this is super, like this is a lot to look at, but I hope you still enjoy it. And maybe you learn a little bit. And maybe it motivates someone of you to try it out as well. I would also like to say, you can just start off with just using the piano and not make it hard for yourself. Yeah, you can use all the rest later on. It's just I know what I'm going for, so it's easier. Stabby, the stabby. Let's put some equalizer on the stabby. Make it sound a little bit more comforting to the ears, maybe. Low cut. Okay, this frequency is a little bit sharp. That thing, I don't like that. That sounds a lot nicer. Let's put it on around -9. That's the usual. Actually, a little bit louder, maybe. It does make me want to make more music like I did in the past for a short bit. Oh, I want to hear Cinnialive music. I want to hear that. Can I fit in this thing? You know what? Yes, I can. Hold on, hold the phone, hold the horse. Hold your sandwich. I can make this work. We start off soft and then we use the cool automation thing so it grows louder over time. Okay, trust the process. It sounds a little bit silly right now because there's so much playing at the same time. Did I already make an automation for this? I don't think so. Okay, then we pull on this thing. Then we can make automation because you gotta pick the last tweak, so you kind of just, you give it a little pull and then you can go for it. There we go. Okay, it's gonna rise from here. You already ate your sandwich. Well, you can make a new one if you'd like to. Now you have interesting music to be with you while you make your sick sandwich. Okay, and now we need, you know what we need here when it goes into a next section of the song? Impact! Oh boy, an impact! That impact did not have a lot of impact. Wow, I'm so disappointed. Okay, maybe we just need a kick up there, and that's why. We should also remove this. This up there, it was just there, so I get a feeling for how fast the song is on the very first piano. Okay, kick, you can move up there. This is where you live now. Oh shit, oh fuck, oh shit, sorry. Wait, we removed this, and then the kick can move up there. Doo-doo. Wow, you're such a soft impact. Do we have something that slaps harder? Ah! What about this one? But we pitch it down a little. Oh yeah, now it has a boom. And then we can also put you in there. Yeah, that's better. Make you a little bit shorter, actually. It takes so long to like wind down. Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds good, I'd say. Okay, do we want to use my all-time favorite beloved bass drum here and make it harder? Yo, okay, that's a lot of bass. Why is this again so... Why is it so finicky? Did I changed it again. Oh my god. Meow! Hello, Piper. Yeah? Come in. You can do it. Come. Piper. She's just staring at me through the slit of the door instead of pushing it open. God damn it. God damn it. Komm doch. Komm. Wow. No, I'm not gonna go into the hallway to cuddle you. You can come to me if you want to cuddle. God damn it. Oh. Bam. Bam, bam. And then, okay, hold on. Bass drum. No, this one slaps too much. Still, we need another, oh, I called it bass rum. You know what? I'm gonna leave that. Call that drum, call that bass rum. Sorry. Time to add some cat noises. I do have some meows from my, you know, from the cat lord. Wait, hold on, let me check. Could I put that in right now? Where do I have it? Oh boy, where do I have that? Hold on. Oh, there we go. That's the cat lord. Yes, I have meows of my cat. I have meows of my cat in my FL studio. I could try to put that in, probably. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum. Bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, just put that into the right place. Okay. Nickel Pop. Oh, I could, you know what we could do another time? We could go for a kawaii future bass, because I have made one of those before. I tried it once. I could try to go for it again with the silly tutorial I mentioned. The 7-minute how to make kawaii future bass tutorial, and then we just make a cat song. We could do that next time. Today is kind of like a test run, actually, because I had to put a lot of effort into, you know, setting up everything so I could stream it like that. I had to exchange a lot of settings in OBS and then set up the scene and everything. It was a little bit complicated to make this work. The bass rum is rumming too hard. Here we go. Same as before. Okay, high cut. This should be okay. Yeah, okay, this is fine. And I want a snare. Where can we find a snare? That's a hat. A hi-hat. That's a clap. Hmm. Oh yo, trap music, let's go! I know how annoying OBS is, especially when they try to update the software. Oh yeah. Better be careful with updates. There have been updates in the past that just straight up broke the thing. I'm so Denglish today. Jesus. There have been updates that broke the thing. Where can I find a good snare? There we go. Actually, I put that here on accident. I wanted to put it closer, but that sounds kind of cool. Okay, hold on. Fuck! Oh my god. Scheiße! Okay. Puchichi, puchi, puchi, puchi. Okay. Who mentioned Bob Ross? Because yeah, we are having happy little accidents. Ooh, wait, this could be cool. That's next. Okay, okay, listen, 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 listen. Okay, I don't like this one. Hold on. Maybe like this? Yeah, I'm not fully convinced, but we can do that later. Who cares? Who cares? It's something. Which version of FL Studio do you use? It's 12. Hold on, where's my automation? There? Let's make it go a little bit faster. And also let's not immediately go into overdrive on the second part. We need some sparkly here. What do you say, huh? Can we put this sparkly in here? Oh, that's not the sparkly. This is the sparkly. Oh yeah, that sounds really cool. Oh ho, 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 ho. Hold on, can I... Okay, the crystal bells are not affected by cut off. Can I maybe... Can I maybe we can take something else that is softer than these bit-y bells? And then these come back later. like here. Yeah. And now we take that melody and we make a new piano. FL keys. Slap it into the piano. Oh, what the fuck? Where are you? Where are you? Put it here. Oh, wait, I have an idea. Okay, I have an idea. We still have the crazy effect on that, right? What if we turned it off? How would that sound? Ah! See, we don't even need the other thing. Fuck it. We're good. Then we need to grab this part that I just slapped into the back and we put it in the front. So there it goes. Yeah! Okay. Now I have this mess here though. What do I do with this? Yeah, you gotta go. You gotta go somewhere else. You're in the way, my friend. Oh, I'm doing super bad practice here. Guys, don't do what I do. Don't be lazy like me. Don't overlap your stuff like that. You're gonna be stressed later on. Just make some space. Don't be lazy. Don't be lazy. Do it immediately. Or don't. I'm not your boss, actually. Okay. Snap, none. Okay. This is what we have so far. Now we do the favorite part again of every artist in every way. The favorite of musicians. And those who draw. Digitally, at least. I wish it would work on paper, but sadly it doesn't. Copy and paste. I see you extend the drawing on one layer approach to making music as well. Of course! You know what they say. Work smart, not hoard. Okay, put it there, put it there. Fuck. Okay. And then we need to copy this as well. Delete this. Put that there. Wait, that might be too much. Hold on. No, it's not. It's perfect. Okay. I wanna try and do something wild here when we get to this point, actually. So we need to remove the part that overlaps with that. Plonk. This is gonna be our second part. Not done, but set up in the way that we want it to be. Oh, and don't forget the bass. Okay. Ah, what's down here? Oops. Oops. Whoops. That doesn't belong there. Oopsie. I can already see my bright future of being a zero-view SoundCloud artist. Let's go! At least you're making cool music though, right? Even if you're a zero-view SoundCloud artist, at least you have music on SoundCloud and you can say you do. And what else if that isn't the goal? Okay, kick. want this part to be like super wild now. I want it to go like wah. Sounds like a Mario Kart starting sound. Hold on. Coco's licking my feet. Oh, Coco, I love you too. Oh my god. Hi, Coco. You giving me a little kiss? Giving me a little kiss. Thank you. Okay. This is what I want to do. We steal this, okay? It's free real estate. We steal this. Put it into, something else. Let's put it into silent. You have this cool beat and then just... Oh. Have you guys tried making music before? Like, it doesn't have to be a DAW, as they call it. It could also be with an instrument, or maybe you just tried to put a cappella layers together while recording your own voice. Have you tried before? Okay, let me pick a lead. I want a lead. Ah, yes. Ear. What is this? Ear. Maybe without delay. No, okay. Without delay and without reverb. You did, it was bad. Don't say that about yourself! You know what, guys? You always go like, oh, I tried this thing and it was like bad or something. But you know what? I don't believe you. I haven't heard it. I haven't seen it. So, I just say you are lying. You can't prove that it was bad. Okay, plonk, 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 plonk. Rear. Plonk. Did the snap change again? Did I not put it back? Gosh dangly din dun dun. I hate this. It happens to me all the time. Never made music, but I did play percussion in high school / college band. Hey, that's cool. That's cool. I wish we had like cool stuff like that. I guess we had a school choir. And it was like the coolest thing you could do in terms of music. And otherwise you just had music lessons, but no one really wanted to participate because everyone felt awkward, and then we all had to sing together and you could just feel the awkwardness because no one really wanted to sing in front of the others. Even though when you sing together, no one can, you know, discern your voice anyway, so it didn't matter, but it was still awkward. Okay, can we make like a cool beat here? Beam, 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 beam. Beam, 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 beam. Can we make a beam, 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 beam? Dun. Dun. Dun, 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 dun. That's too fast. That's not the right tactic. Bum bum bum. Bum ba-da. Bum ba-rum. That's not fast enough, shit. Biddy. Like this? Yes! Okay. Bum 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 bum. Okay. Okay. That's the start. That's the start that we need. And then we can probably add some bass. I've done quite a lot of music. Hopefully we can publish an EP next year. Ayo! Ayo! Do we get to listen to Shinta music? By the way, if you guys make music, you should send me all the music you made. I'm just saying. Oh, A2? Maybe A2. I tried to learn guitar to play video game and anime music songs on it. Then I gave up when it was about learning chords. Oh my god. Oh no, not the chords. I understand though, chords are pain. You could still just go and play single notes for fun, I guess. This sounds so evil now. What the fuck? Oh, maybe this one sounds friendlier. I think this sounds friendlier. Okay. Din 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 din. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, sure. Let's just leave it like that for now and see where it goes. Dun dun dun. Maybe like that. I still know how to play the single notes of Koe no Katachi theme. See, that's worth something. You could go back and play that, I guess. You had to do music stuff for school. Turns out I kind of suck at coming up with lyrics, at least in the acceptable idea space for school. Oh, did you have ideas for sus lyrics or for how do we say? Did you want to beat up someone in your lyrics? Okay, we can make this one a little bit more exciting. Let's call it late for now, even though that's practically not correct, but it's okay. Maybe... Should we try some gross beef? What the fuck was that? Ayo? Ayo? Okay, I am listening. I am listening respectfully. I am listening. Okay, I'm in it. We're in it. We're going in. Ayo? Okay, what? Okay, hold on. Does this go together? Wow! Yeah! Oh god, this sounds cool. This sounds cool. And then we can have one where it doesn't glitch and it builds up and it goes to the chorus and then the chorus claps you away into space and time and in stars and in time. Good indie game that you should buy and play, by the way, if you like time loop stories. Oh my god. I'll never stop with this. We still have this build-up thing here that doesn't have a synth. What about Nexus? Should we maybe use a choir here? Classical choir too? No, that's kinda too soft. Suddenly an ad? But I don't even play ads, what? Wait. Can we make this sound good? Yeah. Okay, we can. Hold on. Hold the horses. It's a little bit loud. Let's make it a little bit quiet. Oh, me advertising the game. God, I'm so dense sometimes. It's just like the finger and the hole. God damn it. Yeah, okay, that's a nice transition. You know what a good transition still needs? We need a riser. Oh, and maybe a ride. So the rides, right? They just kind of ride through the song. They just ride in the background. That's how you can remember them. How about multiple? Why is there one missing? Oh, wait. Him. Oopsie. This should probably come in a little bit later. It's so, like, you can feel that it's coming to this thing, but it comes in a little bit early. I feel like it should be 8 bars later. So you have some time to put lyrics into that and maybe add some more fancy stuff in here. You can put in some hi-hats and stuff like that. So we give it a little bit of room to breathe. Okay, and we can do copy and paste. Yeah, let's go. Where are we? Here? Okay, we got that. And then the little stabby. Where are you? There you are. Little stabby, you move here. Move to the back. So much stuff we can add, so much stuff we can still put everywhere. It's like, wow! Oh yeah, and the chords didn't even have time to shine. There we go, now they can go full blast over here. That's not the chords, hold on. Like this, and then they stay up, and then they go down a little bit beforehand. Okay. This is what I meant with building houses. Look at this. You're just building landscapes with automation. Okay, we have the rights, and then because this part repeats, we want to make it more exciting, right? Even though there will be vocals on that part, definitely, we can make it a little bit more exciting. First of all, we can use a crash, and then we can mark that it's the second half starting, basically. So let's put a crash. Yeah, okay, that's good. And then we can now use hi-hats. Hi-hats. Which one sounds nice? Maybe this one? It's like shaky. Like you're kinda wiggling a salt shaker. It sounds kinda dumb. Never mind. Where was that other one? Wait, it was that, there was one in another pack that I like. This one maybe, it's soft. And then we can do some wild stuff. Put some rhythm into that. Pa 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 para ra para para pa 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 para ra pa 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 para ra ra ra. Or like that, maybe. Okay, and we copy paste that. And then we do that again. Oh, I lost my base. I lost my base in the back here. Also, yes, we have reached the 2-hour mark. Did I say that already? I don't remember. I don't think I have, right? Everyone stretch. Oi! And hydrate! Okay, and then we find our dropped base. Oh, that's the one for later. Whoopsie! Where does it go? Oh, that's a little bit too far. Like here. Everyone hydrate, or else you will turn into a shrimp that cannot move anymore, and you will forever be shrimped. Forever and ever be shrimped. Okay. This part is so sick. I love that part. That's my favorite part, I think. Let's put a crash here so we can mark that it's a different part though, starting. Yeah. What if I want to be a shrimp though? No, 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 no. That is not an option. That is not an option. How are you gonna do all the fun things you want to do? How are you gonna use your keyboard to type if you're a shrimp, huh? What are you gonna do if you're a shrimp? You can't do anything anymore. You can't even make a sandwich. Okay, okay, I have an idea. We wanted to make some silly sounds, right? I feel like this should be the part where we put in the silly sounds. I can't grab my thingy down here. Oh my god, okay, there we go. Okay, audition. Let me pull up another software. Adobe Audition, Adobe Audition. Silly sounds. Yeehaw. Hold on. Let me put that on screen for you. Fensteraufnahme. Adobe Audition. Chord mouse. Make it a little bit bigger. Okay. Bum 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 ba-dum bum bum. Let's switch to this. Oh my god, I didn't want the fancy transition, but okay, OBS. Look at this! Does it not also look a little bit intimidating? This is Adobe Audition. It is my go-to recording software. You can imagine it like Audacity, but it's cooler and works better, easier, and also doesn't try to steal your data, though sometimes I'm not so sure because it's Adobe, which you shouldn't trust either. But it's very good for recording, and I record in this mainly. I record my covers here too. Okay, let me add some mono audio lines. Now I hit the R. And we could technically record. And more expensive? We don't talk about how Adobe operates, okay? I'm just saying. If you don't have the necessary funds, there's something that is always morally correct when it comes to this. Surely if a shrimp can fry rice, it can also use a computer. No. Frying rice is a very different secret technique. You can't compare that to simply being at a computer. But, you know, sometimes things that are simple for one kind of person are not easy for other types of person, and that includes shrimps. What? Don't sin me! Don't sin me! Adobe sucks! There, I said it! I do have the actual cloud, but I'm not happy about it. I'm not happy about it. And it makes me go... Arr! There we go, we have one sound. What else can we make? Maybe a squeak? Coco reacts to that. Oh, maybe we can do some Coco. What else can we do? Maybe the wind. Summon the wind? Ah yes, that's the wind. Oh, that's just how I remember the wind. Stop imitating mosquitoes, please. Ooh. Oh yeah, owl noises. Ooh. Ooh. Maybe a little bit. Maybe some. We will find some way to put that in the song. I swear. We will put that in the song. Those crusty noise? I can make a crunchy noise, I guess. What else could I do? Oh, let's have the wind chime sound, okay? Oh, oops. There we go. That was a very, you know, that was an accurate wind chime, not a glass of water. Imagine a whole song made out of ASMR noises. You can totally do that. You can do that. Okay, let's see what we have. Oh my god. Maybe I can do a tire too. Hold on. What the fuck was that? Yeah, sure, that works. Sure, sure. Export full session. Silly sounds underscore mixdown dot wave. Sure, I put it on my desktop. Should have recorded the laughter too. Ha ha ha! There we go, authentic laughter. Okay, and now I hit record where I actually had to laugh. I'm going insane, don't wave. Okay. Let's put that, let's save that. In my folder, silly sounds. No metadata, thank you. Then we go to, hold on. Cinnia Antimony. Silly sounds. Oh, what do you mean? Oh, close all. Silly sounds. Now we remove some of the background noise. Remove the background noise. I don't think that did much. Let's do it again. There we go. Remove noise. Now it's clean. Let's remove this. Titus would be proud of that laugh. Thank you so much. It's an honor. Ha ha ha! Wait, you can't hear it? Wait, did you not hear what I did in audition? What? You couldn't hear? Oh my god! Fuck. Anyway, you get to hear it now. We get to hear it now. We can listen to it again. Are you an artist? Yeah, I'm an artist and I'm a musician. Ooh. What do you mean, nope? Huh? Can you not hear this? Ha ha ha! Now you can. Okay. It was just audition, but there we go. That were the silly noises. This is my kind of ASMR. Let's go. Oh my god. Oh. Hold on 1 second. Okay. There we go. That laughter reel can actually be used in the song. Maybe in the fucked up part. Hold on. Where it goes, wee. Maybe I can use it here as a... Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Yeah, that's the right one. Okay. Compression, so it's loud. And a bit louder. Okay, now you can hear it. And then... let's call it wowie. It's just random noises. Wowie. And then, what about my favorite effect? How about that? Ooh, that's a bit scary. And then some delay or reverb or both. Let's try delay first. Oh Jesus! Oh! This is the last thing you will hear before you fucking perish. Holy shit. Holy shit. Okay. Oh, now it's in your... now I'm in your ears. I'm inside your ear. Holy shit. We like that. And then this to the right. Okay, and then some reverb. You know what? Maybe this is gonna be a fucked up song. Maybe we're summoning something with this. Oh yeah, with the reverb, oh yeah! What do the others sound like now? Holy shit! Wait. Yo, what? Oh! Oh my god. Oh no, that does it to everything. Hold on, we make this unique. Make this faster. I'm murdering someone in this song! Yo, this one This one sounds crazy. Whoa, this one sounds crazy. Oh, what have we created? Oh, this is also sick. What about the cocoa? Okay, the eep is a little bit crazy. Cinnia's cute. Koyuki, thank you so much for the super. Thank you, I appreciate it. Oh hey, that's the wind. It sounds so crunchy. Okay, what about this? The owl! I'm dead! The fucking... Hey, this one could be good. Oh, and I want to try the crunch. I love this. This was a great idea. Yeah. Okay, maybe not the screaming thing. Okay. Oh wait, that sounded cool. Hold on. It sounds like I'm playing some bells in the background. This is cool. I don't know about the eep. Just... What about using the crunch sound as a part of the drums? Maybe. My favorite one. Can we use an owl? Maybe an owl would fit better in there. Hold on. Honestly, the crunches would be amazing as like a video game SFX. Maybe not the owl. Maybe not the owl. You have these crazy sounds and then it's a whoo. Maybe that. And this one. Okay. Is this the one? Is it gonna be the squeak? Hey, this is kind of cool, actually. I kind of like this one. And maybe we can do some who's later. Hold on, I need to test this. Make unique, make it a little bit quiet. Sounds like I'm insane. It sounds so insane. Oh my god, oh my god. It sounds so insane. Okay, 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 okay. We've been going for 2.5 hours already. Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm gonna make this a little bit prettier. There's like 2 free things I can add still. Then we can listen to the whole thing, and then I'm probably gonna call it a day there. Hold on. Where are me risers? Where do I have the risers? Imagine sped up and pitched up. Oh, we can try that too. You can do that in the software as well. We can do that. Hold on. Let me make it fancier first though. Where are me uplifters? Me uplifters. Effects. Impacts. We have a downlifter. Where's my uplifter? It does what it sounds like. It lifts up. 2.5 hours, but this is so fun, it doesn't even seem like that much. Yeah, time flies fast when you're making music. Okay. What about this one? Oh, this is cool. Maybe pitch down a little bit. Oh yeah, I'm feeling it. Yeah, this is good. Okay, we have an uplifter. Then we need to make the second half here fancier. I maybe want another piano with some pretty notes in there. Hold on. We're on a highway. Okay, FL keys. And I want high ones. Higher. Oh wait, these are good. These are a good start. Beep 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 beep. This is too slow. Wait. Okay, if we put that here, is this the correct key? Did I do it right? I did! Let's go! Dee doo dee 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 dee. I want dee 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 dee. And then again. Dee 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 dee. Okay, and now we just need a nice synth for this one. What about kawaii future bass? Do we have keys? Ah yes, beautiful. Maybe not that. Do we have keys? These are chords. Oh, we have plugs! Plugs! This is good. Maybe another one. This one is kind of cool. if we put some effects onto it? Pluck. And then maybe some delay. Ayo! Yo! Does the first one sound better with that though? Do we like the softer one or do we like this one? I feel like this one sounds a little bit cooler. The other one is softer. Cooler or softer? Do you have a preference, guys? Ayo! Or that one. Hold on. Microplex or Echoplex? Yeah, no, I think the Echoplex are the best ones. Cooler. Okay, okay, we agree on that. We agree on that. Okay. How does it sound if I include this in here? Bum bum, I need the bum 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 again. Oh, hold on, what if I just throw bullshit? Oh, that has something. That kinda sounds a little bit insane, which is good. Okay. I feel like that's a very good progress on the song. That's like a very good start, like a very good basis to work with. Let's listen to the whole thing. It adds a spine to the effect. I think I get what you mean though. It's a lot more, it sounds more full, it fills out more. Feels more complete. Oi, 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 oi. That sounds good. Oh, I like how this is turning out. This is good. This is good. I can work with that. I can work with that. I'm not entirely sure about this spot yet. I might remove the choir. I just removed the choir actually. Choir might be too much. Just turn it off for now. But otherwise... Ooh, and especially this part, you guys were right. The cooler one is so amazing. This part sounds so sick when this comes in. Like this part, crazy. And then we go insane. The fucking squeak. I can't get over that squeak. Oh, this is so good. Okay, let's go. Let's go. We did it. We made some music today. And we're not even at the chorus yet. Oh my god. The chorus comes after the crazy part. Though it probably won't be like much more crazy than the rest. It might be just more even. Maybe change some melodies up. Can't wait for the vocals to kick in the final version. Yeah, this one is gonna be fun. So guys, we started, we already have 2 songs in the making for an original album, so I guess it's happening. I guess it's happening. There we go, there we go. Hold on. Let me put the Toho jazz back on. There we go. This is so much work. Yeah, definitely. It takes a long time. On average, I arrange for like... If I make a simple song, maybe I can get away with 6 before the structure is down. Usually I'm somewhere between 10 and... No, I'm somewhere between 8 and 12 hours before I complete an arrangement.
Thank you for showing us your OG. Thank you for joining me.
Oops, we accidentally an original song. Exactly. But yeah, I really like where it's going, and this is definitely a contender for something that would go on an album when I finish it. So we did some work. We put in the work. I hope you enjoyed it. Maybe you could take away something. Maybe you learned something. If you guys enjoyed it, I might do more in the future. I do have the setup I need now, so I can stream this properly.
And yeah, watch out for new stuff, I guess. And about new music, Songlist of Madness, final of the normal songs coming out next week, and then 2 weeks after that, a special one. The special is approaching. Thank you for showing us some of your creative process. Thank you for joining me. It was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun. And I loved recording the noises. Maybe I can manage a setup where I can also do art streams for you, but that's a little bit harder. It's a little bit harder, but maybe I can figure it out, and then we can do that too. But yeah, I learned that you do a really good mosquito impression. Hey, that's something. So, actually, do we want to listen to it one more time before I leave? Okay, I'm gonna play it one more time, and then I'm gonna say goodbye, and we're gonna switch to the ending screen. Okay? One more go. This time without the choir. Maybe it's less filled. There we go. Get your rave sticks out! Hold on, I can do this more effectively, actually. Get your rave sticks out! Yeehaw! Yeah, thank you so much for joining, everyone. See you next week.
Have a good morning, day, or night, wherever you are, and bye bye. Bye bye. Wow.